What's good, YouTube? Men of Steel here. With the addition of SCOLIPEDE, the Koga Weezing line has finally found its footing in the meta as one of the formidable threats, thanks to its aggression and power. Alongside Leaf that are essentially your third and fourth copies of Koga, this deck is very efficient. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the games, and stay pro.
Alright, I'm going first. Depending on what we start with, I think this deck doesn't mind going either. Gotta assume it's Pikachu. Yeah. Which is one of the main reasons why we're on Tauros. Actually, let's go Pokeball just in case we get something we want to put down. We could pretend it's a Tauros, but yeah, we're pretty good with setting up either one of these. Yeah, if we were to draw a way to get the coughing out next turn, it would be nice. It might be worth using the Leaf. We also have the way, we could just straight up climb into this. It applies pressure. Sabrina. Does that change anything? Not really. Because if he evolves, he could... the only reason that I don't want to swap out just yet is that he could go straight into Substrika. We have the Koga to eat up damage. Let's do that instead. Yeah, we're a turn behind, but we get to poison, and this guy's safe for at least 2 hits from the zebra. Then based on what they start doing is that we decide whether we start putting our energy on Tauros or Warlocky. Yeah, bring out the Electro. Using Sabrina with the Voltor would have been horrendous, so... I'm assuming he's gonna start sniping the Whirlipede, but... time will tell. The fact that he's building this up is interesting as well. I guess it's just he sees that we have the threat here in the bench. Going for the Tauros. Makes sense, but I'm glad his attention shifted, huh? The second coughing is great because we could set it up for once we Koga, we could go right into the Weezing again. So we'll poison again. And just start applying pressure with Weezing. If we had the Scolipede, we could have played for that, but... and by play for that, I mean start giving it energy. Going Sabrina. The only one we could back out without really caring about where the damage goes is the coughing. Had we put up any of these in the front, it would have been tough. It's gonna swap out now. There goes our coughing, but regardless of who we put up front, we'd have lost them, so. Unfortunate, but not the worst situation. Nice, so given the Scolipede, we'll start setting that up. And just in case he has another Sabrina, we'll bring out somebody that could survive. And... at least get halfway down through the Electro, because the Electro is not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's not going to stay there because of the free retreat cost. The Electro might stay after all then. Sabrina again, which forces us to do this. At least he's out of Sabrina's now. So our backline is safe. Now we have two options on what to do. Because Loki, we can start setting up for Tauros. Like, take the kill with the Scolipede. He revenge knocks us back out. We poison with Weezing. Because we go to 1. Poison with Weezing, he pokes again, we go to 2. Pokeball's gonna get us the Venipede. The issue is that we have to commit the energy regardless. And it'll be too slow to set up. We really needed Leaf here rather than the Pokeball. Let's play to our outs. Which is just getting the knockout here, I think. Or... Actually, no. No reason to give him the free point. He's out of Sabrina's. This Weezing is going to be able to back out. Let's just take the KO while we can. Because the other play was to like Sabrina. But that Electro hitting for 70 was a pain. Like now this Pikachu hits for 90 if he has another benchmark. Which he does have. He's gonna hit for 90. Alright, so unfortunately we have to use our Koga, so his Research doesn't do anything for us right now. Our win condition is definitely gonna be this. Let's go here. Gas leak. We're forced to Koga, unfortunately. I don't think Tauros is ever going to win us the game. We just pass turn. If he kills us with the Pikachu, then we just revenge. Like we kill him with the Scolipede. So actually we're not in the worst position. I got kind of quiet there because I was like running, like feeling like Doctor Strange going through all the results, but I think we'll be fine. Like yeah, he can't go for this Venipede right now. Got the Weezing out of our hand here. Chances we redraw it are pretty high though, no? Finally Leaf and there's the Weezing. Went for Scolipede, but how do we go about this? We could go Leaf into Scolipede, get the knockout again. Or wait, no, we get the knockout with Coughing into Weezing. Let's do that instead. Yeah, we're forced to do this. How many cards do we have left in deck? 6. Which is just another Scolipede line. A third Leaf. The second Koga, right? Yeah. Then we got another knockout. So we're ahead in points. Unfortunately, he forced our hand into giving him like the 1-1-2. Like we had to get 4 points to win, but he's out of Sabrina's. He could technically set up another Substriker, but he went with Zapdos. We're okay with that. Okay, so ways we win this is off the top grabbing Koga or Leaf off the top. Let's go. Go right here. Not forget to poison, because that'd be embarrassing. Koga off the top. Man, what I would do for some full art Kogas. GG's to our opponent. Alright. Now we go first. Our opponent is on the premium sleeves. He's on fighting. So we have the type disadvantage. And we started with Tauros, which is never good. Which is never good against this matchup is what I bet. At least with the whole Whirlpool line. If we like draw a leaf or something, we might be able to apply enough pressure. This guy's gonna hit us for 40. The Drodagon makes sense as well. This is another deck I want to try out, mainly and 100% because of the Brock trainer. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, we got the coughing. Unfortunately, like we're just playing from behind here. Like we're just gonna have to let the Tauros die and try to see what happens after that. Let's build up, I guess, our Whirlipede. Unless we draw a leaf, this Tauros is as good as gone. If anything, too slowly gone. I wouldn't mind it being bodied already. If he evolves into Graveler, he should be able to knock it out. Marshadow. Yeah, if he wants to, he can knock this out. Which actually, best case scenario for us if he knocks it out. Because we go coughing. Let's go, let's go. Also, I like the theme right here. This guy's name, I don't know if it shows up in the layout. Currently, it's not visible because of waiting for opponent, but. He's contemplating attacking. I hope to God he attacks. Surely my hand isn't wheezing into Koga, into Scolipede. Don't worry about it, just swing. There you go. And yeah, his name's the real Brock, as you can see from on the top right. Now we were probably like cooked. But the one line that actually gets there is having this perfect like 6-card combo. So the leaf would have been able to take out Tauros, but then we don't get the Koga, so. It's a poison here. And he doesn't have the Marshadow to like revenge kill either. So it's only 1 point, but we got rid of his main threat. So Drodagon's here, and now next turn we just leave. Poison with coughing. Do we start playing the Pokken game? I'm not sure. Sabrina would help. Slightly, not even a lot, because all of these guys survive. Like Leaf lets us get rid of Scolipede, but not really build up anything after that. I almost want to retreat with this. Build up the Scolipede again. And just poison here. There's no reason to start like swinging back and forth with this thing. Nor waste my leaf without like a kill in mind. Like the best way to use leaf and Koga is poison Weezing, get rid of the Weezing to knock out with Scolipede, not the other way around. That's his second research of the game. Setting up for the Golem, which is like our biggest fear. We do have Sabrina here, but we can't Sabrina and Leaf. I'm down to Weezing here as well, although maybe not. Okay, let's see. I think I'm willing to poke for, because if I can't swap. Like we're determined that already. Go, yeah, let's go Weezing. It's the question, you know, I'm a vote. What I was thinking is like, oh, maybe if they, I don't know what they would do where I don't bring out a Weezing. Next turn I have access to Leaf. If necessary, but next turn I probably set up the Scolipede already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it next turn. Not next turn, I mean 2 turns from now. Next turn we knock down this Drotagon with the Weezing, and the following turn we Weezing into Leaf Scolipede knockout, regardless of what he has on board, because he can't get the Golem out fast enough, I believe. Because like this turn he has what, 4 cards left in deck. He could go Graveler, second energy. He hasn't used the Brock, so he could get Golem out fast enough. Nah, I just don't know. It's definitely what he's going for. But if he doesn't evolve here, then he's definitely cooked. Yeah, no, he can't do it fast enough now. We're gonna go Scolipede here. We're gonna get the energy Scolipede. Get the knockout on Weezing. Then next turn we just put an energy on the Weezing, like the one in the back line, and leave him away. There's no reason to believe he's like on red card or anything. And even if he does red card, there's 3 cards that like give us the same result. Yeah, this one was, we got lucky that he swung with that Graveler. I don't know if we would have been able to sneak out the victory otherwise. Yeah, he just saw that a turn too late. Had he seen it last turn, then we gotta deal with a Graveler that's taking like less damage and swinging for way too much. Yeah, there goes Weezing, but again, we were calculating this. And we got the Koga anyways. There's a gas leak. We'll just use Koga for the sake of... Yeah, GG's.
Alright, 1 second. Against water. This could just like auto loses the game. Like We might not even have to like continue. Okay. We're still in it. And if we got a Venipede here, we're in the money. Tauros works in this deck as well. Poking for 20 here makes it where if he doesn't see Starmie, we could get the knockout as soon as next turn. But the fact that he Misty turn 1 makes me feel like he for sure has Starmie. Yeah. Start building up Tauros. And keep it's crazy the difference that Misty does. Okay, just ended it there. We'll take it. The Misty game, man. Alright, now we're going second. I guess. Well, I'm assuming it's a mirror match. What do we want to... How do we want to start off? If it's... Let's say it is a mirror. You have 2 Pokeballs. I think we just go coughing to start poking damage. As we build up the big guy in the back. So he's on Mew. Which is clearly not for like the mirror. Mew, I was thinking of Mew, but I feel like Tauros covers a lot of our bad matchups. Like Mew versus Starmie isn't as good as like a Tauros. So just 1 Pokeball. Well, we know we're getting everything. Getting our second Venipede and our second coughing. As far as what we want to put on the bench, the Tauros kind of makes sense as a counter to this Mew. The other 2 I'll just keep though. Also of note that he's on the suffocating gas coughing instead of the warming one. At least, okay, no, he's on the 1/1 line. And he saw Whirlipede, although we still have time to like see everything on curve. Whether we do or not is a different story. Hopefully we research into Weezing Venipede. I mean Whirlipede. Well, there's the Weezing. Which we definitely evolve into. Definitely return the favor with the poison. He's only at 1 card in hand, so there's a world where we're able to return the favor, like. Return the favor, I mean like outbeat the Weezing. Now he goes to 50. He'll be at 40. Like, we win this trade if those 2 cards are not a way to get him out. He was down to 1 card in hand, so there's like, mathematically we might survive here. Like, he might not be able to bounce it back. And I can't even say like, oh, he didn't poison, because, yeah, so. Maybe it was wishful thinking, but. He was down to 1 card in hand, that's like the... And he's still down to 1 card that we're unaware of. Like, we definitely poison him back. We have the option to leaf back into, I guess, Tauros. But then Tauros doesn't apply any pressure whatsoever. But we can't just let the Weezing go either. I guess we just have to use Tauros as a wall. We definitely can't just let the Weezing die. Unfortunately, we don't have Koga, like he did, but whatever. And we start building up
I don't know. I guess this coughing, it's really rough. I don't want to build up the Tauros because he's gonna hit it for poison, hit for 30. That puts it down to 60 by the time it's my turn. 50 when it's back to him. Like, I could get it up to 2 energy before it dies, which I guess I could have played again another game of like bouncing stuff back. Alright, so the Pokeball not working might be information as to like what's left in his hand, which I'm guessing is the Venipede, and then we still have a blank that we don't know. This Tauros does fortunately hold its ground for a while before it matters. In the meantime, Weezing is struggling, right? That's like the... The good thing is that we're able to go bring, like once Tauros is down, we can bring out the Weezing, bounce it back, evolve it over this coughing here. The issue is the amount of like 2 research, 2 Pokeballs to our 2 Pokeballs. He's seen 4 more cards than we have. He's at 5 left in the deck, we almost have double. And when he's down to 1 card, he had the Koga. Is like the biggest like underlying issue in this whole situation. Yes, Tauros. Unfortunately, Tauros is gonna drop on our turn, giving him like fuel to body us with. How should we manage this? This is rough, man. Excuse me on that one. I guess we just give him coughing. He's seen so many cards, like he has to have the other Koga or Leaf or some way to get this Weezing off the board. And this guy hits for 70, so our coughing's dead. The math didn't add up on the Tauros play. I should have given Tauros energy just to like back him up now. Like this floating energy on coughing and the third on Whirlipede are useless. We could have backed him out into Weezing. Also, we didn't see Scolipede early enough. Let's see how he goes about this. Energy on Mew is not what I expected. Okay, so coughing lives. How do we survive this? Scolipede doesn't help. We could put this Venipede down though. Well, yeah, I guess we do that. We get the knockout. He can't return knockout. That's a good thing, I guess. Technically, we could start building this one up because next turn we go to 4, bounce him back for 2, poison with Weezing, return the favor. So we don't have to give him 4 now. We can start building this up. This game is like really ugly. We're trying to like grab, like get the W out of like nothing. He's seen his whole deck basically. So he's gonna be able to poison Koga back out. To which we respond with what exactly? A Whirlipede next turn would help. But like a Whirlipede without having to see Oak. Which unfortunately Oak is... Yeah, he had the play. I don't even know. I don't know what would help us here, honestly. Like, he'll hit us for 120, we go down to 10. There's another Koga, not that it does much, but we definitely go here. Into here. Into gas leak. Into Koga. And unfortunately this coughing got hit for 40, so like it's not like we could dodge by putting this coughing out. Like, he still gets the kill. Put the coughing back down. Wheezing here, I guess. Yeah, there's a reason for this. Okay, let's go wheezing here. Now he's forced to take that out. The issue is that he's forced to take that out and then he knocks this out with anything. And I can't necessarily like return the favor. And he's got the leaf to... Again, he only has 2 cards in deck, so can't even like complain about like, oh, he saw this his card or whatever. We'll go wheezing here. The question is, how much? He's seen 2 Kogas, 1 leaf. The only one condition is like him not having like Koga being the last card in his deck. Because we were forced to do this. We need to do this. Not Koga, I mean the last card being Leaf is what I was trying to say. Granted, if he has X speed or something, like X speed with puts the energy here as well would work. It's looking like an X speed turn. Okay, maybe it's 1 card in hand. Is it the out? And if it's so, why do people play like slow roll the victory? Just win. If you have it, you got it. Or maybe Sabrina. Does Sabrina beat us? No, it doesn't. Not at face value, anyways. Now I guess the question is, why did I put Whirlipede? Why did I put Whirlipede? We took 30, which puts us at what range? We puts us at 110. Okay. I think we got it, actually. I don't know why I played it the way I did, but I think we got this. Yeah, that game was hideous. But it made for content, I guess. And finally we get a game where we have the type advantage. And we're going second. No reason not to apply pressure with coughing off rip. Especially if we see a wheezing, we really start punishing them. Alright, this on paper is what makes this deck like viable meta-wise. Mainly because this is like the most popular and the most effective deck currently. And we just have an advantage because we're dark. We're dark and we're annoying and we survive and we only give 1 point at a time, so. This might be like famous last words because we don't have the hand to like really punish him currently. But we're not too far from it either. Plus, next turn we start building up this Tauros. Mythical Slab. Miss. So, gearing up to hit us for 50 next turn. Alright. Leaf. Not really helping our cause here. The good thing is that once we see the Weezing, we'll be able to bounce it right back. If we see Weezing next turn, it's the hope. The Weezing, again, without research. Like just straight up drawing Weezing. There's the Curlia. We'll have the Tauros locked in for the following, like for like post coughing getting knocked out, but we really need to see some more pressure here. Come on, Weezing. Off the top. Let's go. Now we hit for, with Weezing, we do hit for 50. Is there a world where that's like a reasonable trade? We're always giving Tauros this energy. You're always poisoning. Like if we were to hit this Weezing right now, we hit him for 50, he goes down to 10. And then he's put up in, yeah, I think it's worth it. Mainly because if he wants to commit the necessary energy to knock this out, he'll die and then Tauros is like coming right after, like ready. But then if he decides to do like, I don't know, like bounce to me, okay, he's not bouncing the Mewtwo away. He's going for it. The 150, Tauros is gonna unfortunately just swing for 40 on his board. But we do get the knockout here. I wonder what his game plan is. If he sets out Mew, we're hitting for 120. If he sets out the others, he won't be swinging for a while. Okay, just feeding us the 120 off rip. And where's my Pokemon, dude? I can't complain now because I do have like I did grab the Weezing off the top exactly when I needed it. But now we're at the mercy of whatever he decides to build up. Although we already have 2 points, if he brings out... We just really need to see a backup plan. Like a bench Pokemon. Does he have the X speed? Mythical Slab, that's not an X speed. And could bottom deck an X speed. But he's already at 4 cards in deck, dude. We haven't even seen half, but there's the X speed. There's Mewtwo. He'll swing for 50 because of the Gardevoir. We might actually lose this game to just not seeing a bench Pokemon past like the opening hand. Let's go. Okay. We're alive. Is there a world where we leave the Tauros back? Because if Tauros hits right now, we hit for 120, he's at 30. No, there's no reason to. There's no reason to. Because we go Leaf, poke for 20. He has to hit us. Actually, there is a world Where it matters? I don't think so. I think it's like the same end result. I think dealing the 120s is more important. Because he's at 30 now. We're hitting for 40. He would need 2 potions. Or I don't even think Mewtwo's on potion anymore, right? Or it shouldn't be. The only thing is that if anybody's playing potion, I feel like it'll be like in this situation. I think we should get it. I'm pretty sure. Sabrina. Okay, that doesn't do anything. He's delaying the inevitable, really. He's gonna swing for 30. Do we Sabrina back? Is there a reason to? There is. The reason being, if for him to back out this Gardevoir that he's about to bring out, he needs to use, well, he could have the second X speed, right? But like this Gardevoir can't attack next turn. This Gardevoir can't attack next turn, and this, if this becomes a Gardevoir, we would have to like jump some hoops. Like he would need X speed Gardevoir as his 2 cards in hand. Which he might. Okay, he does not have X speed Gardevoir as the 2 cards in his hand. Okay. Now Tauros, well, he goes down to 50, Tauros hits for 40, and he ends his game. Now, had he had the perfect combo, I don't know what we do. I'm not even gonna BM or nothing, I'm just gonna swing for 40. That was probably the, this is like how much of an advantage the Weezing deck has against Mewtwo, I guess. That was such a brutal hand, we still got it. GG's though.